The name David, okay? A D is a 4. On the other side, a D is a 4, which makes an H, which means between here and here. AVI is an identified AVI, as in our AV or an average. AV is down the center. Average, your avenue is down the center. AV, active vital, what we call our vital expression is the road, expressed. Now, unit or unanimously accepted or expressed. Again, E, it's V, or AVE, AV, like average, and then NUE, new, not W coming from somewhere. E at the end because that's where we express it, NUE. So people don't want to hear that stuff when I say it, because when you, like, even I was just going to start this because I said learn, not earn. How do you earn what you learn? Because you live and you earn it inside your body. Like, what is an urn? It's a big pot of ashes. And what do you earn? What you learn as is in your body. And if you can't understand that, it's not me playing with words. This is words playing with you and your brain playing with misinformation and forming it in our world outside you. Water is the greatest memory. Why do you think people worry so much by the sides of water? Because the ocean is mysterious and scary. It's really not. The fact is that we've done so much in the past days of our lives that we fear the unknown. And people say, I don't fear the unknown. And a lot of people scuba dive and shit like that, which is awesome. But a lot of people don't realize that the fear of nature being what they say, because we have yearly averages of this kind of weather. But I remember a couple of years ago I said that, weather's going to even out and it's going to be more like summer all year long or winter all year long, or more just like a calm, not too harsh winter, not too harsh summer. That way it can even out. And why does it do that? Because the memory of people who come from tropical islands move to places with woodland. People from woodlands go to places with tropical islands. So everything starts cooling out and acting that way. Because people, human, are the powerful light beings that shed the light wherever they go. And when they think, they shine. And when they shine their potential. It's not hard. Pi, potential. P-O, 10. It's a very powerful letter. And then shall, potential. Your ghost in this tense, this world, this 10, J, potential. Your ghost of energy, shall. That's what you can do, potential. Or you're a pot of energy in nature, identified as life, A-L at the end, just like Al Ann Watts, just like Alpert, Richard Alpert, Ram Dass, just like me, D.A. Alexander. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, it's just the way it is. And Dave, D.A., he has that, he's a nice guy. But he's D, average, identified with, between D and D. Not to be bad, but average right now is developing. So that equals devil. And you identify with it and you live it. If you are defined expression, vital in life, you're devil. You're developing. Doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you need God to help you. G-O-O. Stand the two O's up on top of each other. It's an 8. It's infinite. G-O-O-D. When you feel good, O goes upon O, and you're God. Always has been, always will be. When you don't feel good, you feel half of the D, 2, and you feel AD, not so good, before something happens. Bad. B-A-D. Derp. Why is it AD before BC? Because we don't know much about it. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. It just means it doesn't all add up to us. BC is W. 2, 3. And that's that. There's A, D. D means that was defined. It was done. BC, what comes after C? D, because we have the power of 3, and here's me. Nothing to be rude about. And there's nothing for anyone, there's no one that can deny what I'm saying. Anyone from any country, anyone from any land. Not because I'm trying to be a dick, but because I'm trying to help. Like over in other Sanskrit things, A-N-A means Anna, okay? But over here, we say Ananda, and we say Alexander. If you say A, 1, N, 14, 1, 4, A, 1, okay? Put the A and the A upon themselves. They'll stay in the center. Move 1, 4 is an N. 1 is A, N is 4. And if you're coming from this side on the right, we translate it over here. We read from top to bottom, left to right. They basically say our words backwards because that's where it came from, and it's an echo in the center. See, since the ocean is between us, there's a center between it that the ocean life has certain names and certain letters, of course. Then you get over here, and Ananda breaks into A-N-A, which is A and A together upon itself, leaves it in the center. N is 1 and 4. That leaves a third A, which leaves the A in the center. D is everything you're going to see. D, that's what opens that doorway. A is in the center, and N is 1, 4. And what do you do when you have two ones upon themselves that stay in the center as 1? That's an A. And you have an N, which is a 1 and a 4 upon itself. But the A was already taken in the center, so it remains an N. So, it's Dan. In 3.14, let me blow your mind, really big. People think that Einstein was a genius. Well, let me show you where it shows up directly in my life. My mom and dad had Charles, Brian, then Jared. Ja, J-A, means to take back. R-R, upon itself, means to reoccur now. E means expressed. D means done or into divinity, which means he was born to go back to expression and divinity. J-A-R-R, J-A-R-R, J-E-N-N. Your mom was the spirit of my dead brother, dude, coming back to see me. And that's why your mom felt so hurt by it, because her inner feeling just knew I was it. Does that make sense? Like, really? It's exactly math problem. And I could show it to your mom, but she won't block her mind out of her ego stuff to listen. And I care about her so much. I don't want to have sex with anybody ever again, because it gets us in trouble. It makes us feel like I had sex with that person. They mean so much to me. No, they don't. They felt good. The next day you're going to get in an argument and be like, I don't want to get rid of them because then I won't be able to have sex when I want to. In the back of your head, that's why you do it. You don't want to admit it, but it's why you do it. And some people, maybe it's not the only reason, because you love the person for how they act. So when you can have a person and have sex with them and you love them and how they act, you're accepting them for what they are. But the thing is, in life, people don't want to hear the truth because they want to be accepted for who they are and for what their mommy told them. Because if their mommy said that God was this great divine being in the sky is in your freaking brain. And what are you? You have a cloudy memory. Cloudy memory. God is up above the clouds of your brain fog. That's where God is. You just forgot about it. Come on, guys. I love you. Hear what I'm saying? But I mean, to me, sometimes I feel